Hi guys, welcome back to 100% Mag. So I hope you're all staying safe and well out there. So of course, Wednesday night sees Paris Saint-Germain come to St James's Park. This is going to be an absolutely amazing game, an amazing night for us Newcastle United fans. And of course, this will be the first time since PSG's formation in 1970 that they will be playing at St James's Park. They've never played here before. Kylian Mbappe has never been here before, and he will finally get to see if it is cold or not in the northeast of England. And of course, it's going to be an 8 o'clock kickoff for this game. And it will be live on TNT Sport as well for people that won't be able to attend the game, of course, with it being sold out. And the travel as well to the game I will talk about in this preview as well, going into the game. The young lads, of course, will also be taking on PSG's young side at Gateshead International Stadium on the same day in a 3 o'clock kickoff. You can attend that game if you want to. It's £5 concessions and £3 concessions, £5 adults to attend the game, I believe. I don't know the tickets what are left on that one, so be quick if you do want to attend that UEFA Youth League game of Newcastle's under-19s taking on PSG's under-19s. But we are going to be talking about, of course, the main team, the first team versus PSG's first team. And of course, elsewhere in our group on Wednesday as well, Borussia Dortmund will be hosting AC Milan. Looking at the team news going into this one for PSG, the visitors were held 0-0 at a struggling Clermont on Saturday and sit third in the table behind Monaco and Brest. They've won 3, drew 3, and lost the other one of their opening 7 league games, in which Kylian Mbappe has started 5 of them and come on as a substitute in the other game. Of course, playing 6, Mbappe was back in the side after an injury had forced him off during the first half of PSG's 4-0 win over Marseille the previous weekend. And of course, expect to see ex-Magpie Johan Kabay at St James's Park for this tie. The midfielder, of course, now retired, has an off-field role with PSG's academy, who face Newcastle's under-19s, as I've just mentioned, at Gateshead International Stadium earlier in the day. PSG head coach Luis Enrique, of course, is no stranger to St James's Park. He has played here and scored here for Barcelona in the well-remembered 3-2 win against Barcelona back in 1997, of course, when Faustino Asprilla scored some sensational goals that night against Barcelona, and a Barcelona side that also had Pep Guardiola in there as well. The Newcastle United team news going into this one, of course, Eddie Howe will have to do without Callum Wilson and Sven Botman, in addition to long-term absentees Joe Willock, Harvey Barnes and Joe Linton is doubt for the game. Having Manquillo, Emil Kraft, Matt Ritchie and Mark Gillespie were all omitted from Newcastle United's squad. Of course, the ref news going into the game is Istvan Kovacs, a Romanian referee, will take charge of this game in the middle. And on VAR, it will be a German, Marco Fritz, will be in the VAR booth for this game. Looking at the match stats, of course, this will be Newcastle's 13th Champions League fixture at St James's Park, with the previous dozen bringing home 7 home wins and 5 losses. We are yet to draw a game at St James's Park in the Champions League. However, there has been draws in Europe, one of them coming, of course, against French side Troyes in a 4-4 draw in the Intertoto Cup back in 2001-2002, and a 0-0 draw in 2003-2004 in the UEFA Cup against Marseille. This will be the 7th occasion that a side from the French League has played competitively at St James's Park, of course, with Brest, Metz, Monaco, Troyes, Marseille and Bordeaux, of course Bordeaux being the last French side to play at St James's Park back in the 12-13 campaign when we were playing in the Europa League, of course, with Newcastle coming away on the end of that one, a 3-0 win. Looking at it, of course, the travel news, like I said, the early closure of the Haymarket station during this week has been suspended on Wednesday. There will be no lift access from the platform level at Monument, with alternatives in service at Central Station, Haymarket and St James's. Real disruption updates, of course, continue. Rail Union ASLIF has announced a strike for today, with the following train companies affected. Of course, you can see all of them over on the NUFC.com website, where they've got, of course, all the travel news up there for that one. Buses strike, of course, means that there will be no Go North East buses running. The X50 football service from the Metro Centre will not run neither. So anybody needing the bus to get into town for the game, of course, then you're going to have to find other means of getting in there, probably by taxi. Road closures, temporary road closures around the ground will be in place as usual from an hour before kickoff until 30 minutes after the final whistle. And of course, let's see what we can do in this game. This is going to be a very interesting game. We're going up against a very, very hard side in PSG. Of course, these are the reigning French champions, so this is going to be a big test for us, a big test for Eddie Howe, a big test for the players, and we are going to have to go into this game, with the utmost of patience. It isn't going to be an easy game. It is going to be difficult, and especially with Kylian Mbappe playing as well. We all know what he is capable of when he gets going, so if we can keep him quiet in this game, then we could possibly come away from this game with the 3 points, which would be fantastic, because that would give us 4 points in the Champions League, with we're already getting a draw at the San Siro against AC Milan. But let's see what happens, because this is not going to be an easy game. It will be hard, it will be tough, and we are just going to have to see what we can do. But at the end of the day, we are currently on an unbeaten run at the moment, so maybe that could boost our confidence going into this game. Can't wait to see what the lineup is that Eddie Howe goes with. And of course, we have seen images as well and video going around as well of a drone display that will be taking place. If it takes place on the match day or not, I'm not too sure. As somebody commented yesterday, last night on my video, and said that they were actually part of the drone display, and they were saying that it more than likely will not feature during the match day for safety reasons, so it will probably be just the one display tonight, and then of course see what happens from there. Hopefully it does show during the match. That would be absolutely fantastic. I've got to say, from the images in the video that we've seen of it, it just looks absolutely amazing. And this is all possible, thanks to Salah, who are the front of shirt sponsors. As you can see, Salah, the Saudi Arabian events organizer, they have done loads of stuff like this out in the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia, of course. So they're no fools when it comes to stuff like this, so it will be absolutely fantastic to see that over the top of St James's Park, hopefully on the match day as well. But let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, remember, like, share, subscribe to 100% Mags, and I'll see you all in the next one. However, lads.